Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashpika, the channel where we talk a lot about making money online as a career person, as an artist. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about my own struggles and the difficulties and the problems that I faced while starting with my own entrepreneur journey back in the 2020. So I have kind of like a 2 years of experience. I'm gonna be sharing what are the struggles that I faced. Now this is the real struggles that I faced. Some of the struggles I've actually conquered and I actually solved the problems, and some of them are really a struggle for me right now as well. I think that this kind of video is really important because we always talk about the achievement as being an entrepreneur, the money goals that we have achieved and all the different goals that we have achieved. We are talking about the success stories, but I think that it's really important for us, a human being, as an entrepreneur, to also share our weaknesses, struggles, and difficulties so that other people can relate to our own journey and they can see that to become an entrepreneur is not about the good success stories. It's not about that good butterfly feeling. It's also about the struggles, the difficulties, the problems you faced while reaching to that particular goal. So I'm gonna be sharing some of my own real life struggles with my own business, with my own art life. Hopefully this video will going to inspire you. Maybe you can relate to it. So without further ado, let's get started with that. Before go back, consider clicking the like button, guys. I do appreciate that. If you want more such video future, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon. Whenever I'm gonna upload new videos, you're gonna get notified about it. Also, we have a lot of free resources to help you make more money. The links are in description box below. You can support me and my channel on the Patreon. The links is in description box below. You're gonna get early access to my YouTube videos, content ideas, niche ideas, keyword list. A lot more is there. The links are in description box below. You can very well check it out. Without further ado, let's go and dive into topic. That is the struggles. Now, I was really thinking about my achievement and my goals that I have achieved so far in being 2 years in my entrepreneur journey. Now, I don't have years of experience. I don't think so that 2 years of experience is a long experience in entrepreneur journey, because there are so many entrepreneurs who have been in this era for decades and they have far more experience, far more things that they have achieved so far. But still, I feel that being a beginner, being people who are getting started with the entrepreneur journey, they should be aware of what are the different struggles or different difficulties that other entrepreneurs also faced while they were starting out. So some of my real struggles that I face in the entrepreneur journey. Of course, I do have the struggles in my personal life, in my relationship as well, but I think I'm not gonna be discussing them over here because that would be more personal type of content, and here I'm more focusing on a creative journey, the creative business. And the first struggle when I was getting started with the entrepreneur journey that I faced was that I was completely new to this entrepreneur journey and I was completely new to the art world. I don't have an art degree, or I don't even have an art background. Of course, I did the few of the art exhibitions. I participated in few of the crafts and art competition in my college and my school years, but that was just extracurricular activities that never went into like a mainstream like I'm doing it now. So when I was getting started with that was a real struggle for me to know what kind of art medium I want to try, how to paint, how to draw, how to make an artwork, how to sell an artwork, how to find the clients, how to do all that kind of stuff, which is really important for being an artist, for being a designer, to sell their work. So that was the first struggle I faced. And after actually incorporating various different things into my entrepreneur journey, it helped me to get over that feeling of how to do something. At this point currently, like, I know what to do and what could help me to get the sales, what could help me to improve more. And yeah, the second struggle that I faced, being an introvert myself in front of the camera, because I was recording these YouTube videos and I was recording my face and talking to the people and also doing the live Instagram. Like, I was getting started with the art magazine. I was doing a lot of the live interviews on my Instagram page back in the June and July of the 2020 when the COVID hit and we were all at home. So I was doing all that kind of stuff and also recording the videos. Being an introvert myself, it was really hard for me to be in front of the camera. Kind of like an introvert and extrovert combination. Like, I'm really an introvert sometimes and I'm an extrovert. So that kind of combo I am. But still, it was really a struggle for me because I want to be open with you guys. One thing I want to share that would be really blow your mind. Personally, I don't really use makeup when I'm recording my YouTube videos or when I'm in the live interviews and talking about that. Now, I don't hate makeup, but the point is that when I was getting started with recording the videos, I was trying to do the makeup. It was taking me a lot more time because you have to apply a lot of the different stuff, a lot of the stuff like a foundation, concealer, highlighter, lipstick and all that stuff. It was taking me a lot more time and I was more interested in recording the video rather than doing a makeup. I hope it makes sense. So I started with like that only, without actually doing any kind of makeup, just in front of the camera. And I know that my skin is very sensitive and I do get the pimples. I do have the acne marks on my face. So sometimes due to my cycle disturbances, due to my hormonal disturbances, I do get the pimples. And now I am in front of the camera, I need to hide the pimples. So that was really a big struggle for me. And many of you guys might have noticed in some of my old videos, like you might have seen that there would be scar marks on my face when I was recording the videos. That's true, I still do have the acne marks, and I think that everyone has, okay? There is rarely any person in this whole world who had never had a pimple in their life. I don't think so there would be ever a person. Of course, some people's skins are more sensitive, some are less. Some do get acne marks very much and some do get very less. But I don't think so there would be any person who would never ever get a pimple in their life. I don't think so. But anyway, I could be wrong over here again. But anyway, this is about me, okay? So my skin was sensitive, so I was getting a pimple mark. I was trying to hide them. But then I realized, why to hide them? I mean, I could have spent a lot of the time doing the makeup in front of the camera to look presentable, to look beautiful. But then I thought that the natural beauty is more comfortable and more comfy than when doing the makeup. Don't get me wrong, makeup is good. If you like it and if you enjoy it, that's amazing, okay? I don't hate the makeup. I do sometimes use a lipstick or something like that, but I rarely do that. So being an introvert in front of the camera without doing any makeup was kind of like a horror night scene for me in the beginning. I was very afraid of showing my face in the camera without any makeup because I was like, I do have acne marks. What if the people see me, my acne marks, how it will going to look like? And my hairs, like I have curly, frizzy hairs. My hairs are not straight, not silky and not that shiny as you used to see in the hair advertisement, like shampoo advertisement or something like that. So I was like, I want to make my hair look presentable, my hair look beautiful, that I'm going to record the videos, and it was taking me a lot more time. Then I like, just get the shit out of the corner and focus on my main content, focus on providing the value to the people instead of the makeup, and instead of looking more beautiful in the camera, because I am my natural self and I feel more comfortable and more good in my skin when I'm natural and when I'm presenting to what I really want to present. So that was a big hurdle and struggle as being an introvert, as being a person who don't do that much of the makeup. First struggle which I faced, technically I think you might have also faced that. We heard a lot of the entrepreneurs in the YouTube world and the blog world talking about that you need to get that one thing, you need to get that one thing, you need to be good at that one thing. What is that one thing, the one problem that you're solving? You need to be good at that one thing. And I was like, touching my head, thinking about that one thing, what that one thing could look like, how I'm gonna improve on that, how I'm gonna give my best. And I was thinking a lot, and I know that many people do spend a lot of the time, not just days, months and years, to think about what that is one perfect thing that they need to find, which will going to give them the magic wand and going to give them Harry Potter world or something like that. Technically, I want to say you that was really a traditional mindset, I can call it, or the mindset that doesn't really exist in the real world. Of course, there are hell a lot of the people out there who love to do one thing their whole life and they are good at that. There are so many people, but there are other kind of people as well, like me, who is kind of like interested in so many different stuffs and so many different areas, like being a multi-passionate entrepreneur, that kind of term I'm using over here, or being a multimedia artist. Like you love to try different mediums, different styles, and you are not focusing on one because you get bored by doing just one thing. That's me, and I really had a great struggle with this particular thing in the very beginning. In fact, sometimes I do have right now when I'm watching some YouTube videos and they were talking about that one big thing you need to find out, and then you're gonna become a big entrepreneur or something like that. I feel like I'm not that in category because I want to be doing all the new stuff that I came across in this world. I don't want to limit myself to doing one stuff because I would get bored so much. And for me, the life is too short. It's way more short than we ever think about. So why to waste it doing something which we doesn't really enjoy at the end of the day? So that was a struggle. And if you are like that, then I'm telling you, you would be a multi-passionate entrepreneur. And the struggle that I face, and I think I do still face as being an entrepreneur, is work hours. Yes, I listen to the Elon Musk, I listen to the Bill Gates, I listen to all those big entrepreneurs who are millionaires, trillionaires, or whatever it is. They say that they work like a hell. They work maximum hours in their day. They don't waste their time. And I was like, I also want to achieve something in their life. I also want to create an impact on this world. Of course, I can't change the world, but I do want to leave some impact on this planet Earth. And I was like, how am I going to do that? I need to listen to these entrepreneurs, what they are doing and how I'm going to do that. So I was thinking a lot and I was listening to them a lot. And I was like, I need to have a work hours, maybe 10 hours a day, maybe 11 hours a day. And I get started with that mindset and I started working like that. What happened? In the beginning, I was really feeling good because that dopamine release was there. Oh, I'm working that many hours. Oh, I'm working that many hours. I would be in that entrepreneur route. I would be in that entrepreneur journey where I'm working so much. Eventually, in the meantime, after a week or so, after a month or so, I started feeling burnout. There was so much burnout that I don't want to do anything. I just want to lay in the bed all over the day, all over the night. I don't want to do anything. That kind of burned out hit me. And then I realized that the work hours that these big entrepreneurs are saying may not be applicable to my own situation, or it may not be applicable to your own situation. And that led me to an idea that every person is unique. So does our capabilities, so does our abilities, so does how many hours we can work in a day, in a week, how many hours do we need to rest, to enjoy, and all that stuff. I know that some of the people want to make big money and they are going for that, but some also people want to enjoy their life, because if you are just going hell after the money and not enjoying your life, then by the hell you are making that amount of money if you're not enjoying your life. I hope it makes sense. So that was the struggle for me. In fact, sometimes I do get on that road when I'm kept thinking like I need to work 100 hours a week. I need to work 11 hours a day or something like that. And then I stuck in that cycle. I started to work out more and then I burned out after 1 month, and then I'm like 1 week flat, I don't want to do anything. So if you are in that route, I'm going to tell you every person is unique. So do you. I'm not saying not to listen to those big entrepreneurs. They of course have a great experience, great knowledge, great insight, everything, because they have years of experience and they have achieved a lot. But what am I saying over here is that you need to listen to yourself more rather than listening to anyone else, because you know what is right for you, you know what is good for you, you know what you want from your life. And if you are not know right now, then probably spend some time with yourself, maybe meditation with the nature, take a journal, take a piece of paper, write it down, how you're feeling, what's going inside of you, and go deep dive into yourself. You have all the answers within you. So that was the thing I do technically when I stuck in this route of working so many hours in the entrepreneur field. And the struggle that I face, which I feel from watching other YouTubers, watching other course creators. Hey, we have made $1 million in the first year of starting with our online business. And now I'm having this workshop. Watch this workshop or watch this masterclass. I'm gonna give you all my secrets how I made that $1 million in the 1 year. And I'm like, I used to watch that workshops or masterclasses. After watching them, I feel like nothing new they are teaching me. Nothing new they are teaching me. I mean, they might have made that $1 million in their first year. I'm not saying that they are bragging or they are fake people. They could be or they couldn't be. Anyways, whatever the case is. But the thing that they are showing in the masterclass is just the generic one. I don't find much value in that. And that was a struggle for me because I was in the mindset that I have to make $1 million or reaching the 6-figure in my first year and my second year of business. I'm going to tell you it may happen for you or it may not be happening for you. But if you're a course creator and you're selling your courses for maybe $500 or $1,000, you just only need 10 people, 15 people, 20 people or 50 people, whatever it is, to make that big money. Okay, it would be easy for you or it may not be easy for you, but I'm not that course creator. I'm not interested in selling a course at $200, at $500, at $1,000, at $10,000 just to make that quick buck, or just to make that big money. I'm not really into that course creator mentality of making big money from selling high ticket courses. I'm not that in that route. So I'm going to tell you, stop looking at the people who are telling you that they have made 6-figure, 7-figure in their first year. I'm not telling that they are fake people or they are bragging or something like that, but I'm going to tell you, focus on your own journey, focus on your own story, your own entrepreneur life, because the things that you're presenting on the table will going to get you the results. What they are doing in their life, what they are achieving is none of your business. Okay, it's none of our business, because what other people is doing in the background we don't know. So it's not our business to actually compare ourselves with them and look that, oh, they have made $1 million, so I also have to make that $1 million, otherwise I'm not good enough, I am not wealthy, or I am not that XYZ, and treating yourself inferior in front of that other person. That doesn't make any sense at the end of the day. Money goal doesn't really fulfill me. Like, I remember when I was making first $100, first $1,000, and first $10,000 in my business, I wasn't really happy. Of course, I have achieved that goal. I was happy, okay, I made that big money, but at the end of the day, it wasn't really satisfying. The goal that really satisfied me are focusing more on the real work rather than on the money goals. So that's what you have to do. Focus on your own journey. Don't look at the other people. It's none of your business. Another struggle which I do face time and time, since I'm a completely full-time business owner and full-time artist right now. I'm working from home. I don't have an office currently. I'm working everything from my home. Everything is online right now. So I do feel out of the time or out of the timetable. Now, when I was in the college, I was having the fixed schedule of going to the college, working on my stuff, or doing the patient and all that stuff. I was having that fixed schedule when I was in the college, but when I dropped out from the college and I was focusing on my business, building my business, and now I'm a full-time business owner, I feel like I don't have that perfect timetable. I want to be having that perfect timetable, like I'm waking up at 6 o'clock and then I'm meditating, then I'm listening to the music or doing the exercise, having a breakfast. Like, I don't have that fixed timetable right now. So sometimes I do struggle with that, because it's not a long time back when I was in the college. It's just the 2 years only, 2 years. Like, back in the 2020, I was in the college and I was having that fixed schedule, and just the 2022, just the 2 years. And I'm still not getting used to this entrepreneur world when we are having like a mixed and up and down slopes, and regarding the sales, regarding the income, and also regarding the work that we are doing. Some days we are working more, and some days we are working very less. Some days we are more resting, more enjoy. Some days we are actually working like a hell at the night and doing all that stuff. So I'm still not used to that. I want kind of like a fixed timetable for me to work this particular hours in a day and then rest or something like that. So this is a struggle that I'm still feeling right now, because I feel like I was used to that idea of having a fixed schedule, fixed routine of eating and taking care of my health and all that. And currently, since I'm working full-time from my home, I don't have that specific boundaries. Of course, I do talk a lot about setting a specific boundaries, but at times I don't have a one. Like, I'm recording the videos and sometimes someone calls me up, like any of my parents call me up, then I have to stop recording the video and go listen to them, because maybe they would be telling something would be really urgent. Or it may not be. Like, most of the times they don't disturb me when I was recording the video when I'm doing my business, but sometimes they do need help in the urgent and I have to go them. So setting a boundaries and clear-cut timetable is still on my calendar to do that, but I haven't done it yet. So this is a struggle I'm still facing. I'm still looking for creating a proper boundaries and having a proper planning. Of course, I do plan a lot, but sometimes I do get messed up a lot. Like, if I want to go on a holiday or I'm going on a trip, then I have to do everything in advance, recording the videos in advance, editing them in advance so that I can publish them on time. So I do get messed up, but I think that that's okay to be messed up, because we are in the entrepreneur journey, and in an entrepreneur journey, uncertainty, like you are not really certain whether how much money you're gonna make every single month, or regarding in terms of the work that you have to do. And last struggle that I'm going to talk about here, of course there are so many struggles, I could talk whole day over here, which is also another one kind of like a hitting, is to actually grow my business. Now, this was the struggle when I was getting started with my business. I was like, I just hit my first sale and then I'm boom. Now I'm like kind of like scaling my business. So I'm kind of like sometimes stuck in a row of how I'm gonna actually scale my business. Like what I have to do to actually grow or scale my business. Of course, there are so many tactics and so many ways in which you can approach this thing. You can do the paid advertisement, collaborations, brand advertisements, or maybe PR advertisement, contacting the big companies or big magazines to get a feature or something like that. But personally for me, I'm not more into the PR. I'm not more into the contacting other companies for getting that stuff. Of course, I did try my hand for the venture capital fund. We applied for seed funding for my company, for my business. I applied for the first time and I got rejected. I didn't apply for the second time, but still I'm kind of like struggling to scale my business. And I think that it's normal, because when you're getting started with your business, you are looking for that first sale and making that $400 or $4,000. But when you have achieved that thing, or when you have achieved that first business goal, now you're looking forward to scale your business, making multiple 6 figures or 7 figures or maybe more than that. So that kind of route I am currently in, how to scale my business. That it is 2 years only. If I look at the Amazon, they wasn't really profitable in the first 5 years of their business. If I look at the Apple, they really profitable in the first version, like it took actually 3 or 4 versions to become profitable. So many of the companies or big business owners or entrepreneurs wasn't really profitable in the first 5 to 10 years of their business, and that's normal and that's okay. So it's okay to have all those struggles, and it's okay to be messy along the road, because there is no straightforward answer to where you are going. It's not like you're going to on a 9 to 5 job, you know what to do on your job and then you are paid every single month. It's not like that. It's a route full of uncertainty, unknown stuff, but still you have to have faith. You have to keep going despite no matter how many failures or how many obstacles are coming along the road. So that kind of stuff is there. Hopefully this video will going to help you. Maybe you can relate to it as being an entrepreneur yourself as well. Let me know your own struggles in the comment section below as being an entrepreneur. What do you think? And let me know also, guys, do you like this new type of content ideas of talking about the struggles, problems and difficulties of an entrepreneur journey? Because rarely many people talk about the struggles. They all talk about the achievement, the big money goals they have actually achieved. I hope this video will going to make any sense. See you in the next video with a new amazing topic. Till then, take care. Bye, guys.